career, I've only had to look for one job, and that was the first one. Every position I've held after that, someone either came to me and offered it to me, or they came to me and offered it to me. So that's been my career.
It's time for you to get paid for what you're worth.
I knew it was time to leave when you're no longer, one, having fun, and two, when you get too comfortable.
I worked at Tuskegee University. I was Associate Vice President for Advancement. My boss left to take another job, and I assumed the responsibilities of running the division. I was being very successful, and I thought that it was time for me to go see the president about being named interim VP and a raise. And I talked to his chief of staff, and she let me know that I was doing a good job, but now was not the time, and to be patient. My patience served me well. I spent some time along with the president, and he asked me about my career aspirations, and he made me director of athletics with no experience because he knew I was ready for a management role.
I received a call from Ambassador Andrew Young, who asked me to meet him for lunch at the World Trade Club, and I went down, and the next day was there a little early, and he came in and sat down with me, and for about an hour and 15 minutes, he talked to me about reluctant leadership. He told his story about coming out of New Orleans, how his parents pushed him to go to Howard, how he didn't really want to be involved in the civil rights movement, he was pushed into it, how he didn't really want to run for Congress, and he was pushed into it, how he didn't really want to be ambassador to the United Nations, but he was pushed into it, and he didn't want to be mayor of the city of Atlanta, but people pushed him into it.
Whatever he put before me, I was ready to do. I was ready to learn. So it gave me an opportunity to step outside of my comfort zone. And one of the things that I always tell individuals is that you have to learn to be comfortable outside of yourself.
In everyone's life, you will move from success to significance. And the sooner you get there, the more rewarding your life will be. And then he got up and left me sitting there. And that was the best piece of advice I'd ever received. And at that point, I knew it was time for me to leave the comforts that I had in the position that I was in to take on this new opportunity, which really led me to where I am today.
I would tell anybody, I think you have to be strategic. I think you have to have patience and know the people that you're dealing with.
I think we all, sometimes can hear certain things of when it's time to go, but, sometimes we stay too long. I don't think I've ever stayed too long. I think I've always understood the moment when I have reached the goal and it was time to go and explore new things or different things.